You don't really need much before you kickstart your journey into crocheting. You just need some basic essentials tools before you start. I'm going to be explaining to you in details what each tools are used for and why you need each of them. The first thing you have to ask yourself is, what am I going to work with? Which basically are your main material. And these main material are called yarn. This is it, yarn. Yarn comes in different colors, as you can see. They are of different colors, they are of different types, and they are of different texture. The one I'm making use as my illustration right now is an acrylic fiber. As a beginner, you just need something so simple, and there are some things you have to take note of before you get yourself a yarn, because you need to get the right one, and there are some things you have to avoid, and there are features you have to look out for. As a beginner, the first thing you have to look out for is for you to get something so simple, not a fuzzy kind of yarn, something you can literally see, and a light colored yarn. You can see this is light colored. The reason why you are getting yourself a light colored yarn is just for you to be able to read and count your stitches clearly. And stitches are basically what make up your project. It's just like saying letters, and letters, the combination of letters forms a word, and the word makes a statement. I hope you understand. These are called stitches. And number two, you have to avoid getting yourself a dark colored yarn. It's going to make your learning so frustrating, and you don't want that. You want something so easy and something to work with. So get yourself a light colored yarn, something so simple, and in a medium weight. Now, the next most important thing you have to get is this, and these are called crochet hooks. You literally can't crochet without this, and these are help to form stitches while working with your main material for your project. Hooks are of different sizes and they are of different types. As a beginner, I recommend you getting something very comfortable like this, or anything you are comfortable with, but of a bigger size, from 4.5 mm hook above. Something that have a soft grip and it's just easier to hold and work with. You can get yourself an aluminium hook, but try as much as possible as a beginner to avoid getting yourself a tiny hook, because it's very hard to work with and you want something to be comfortable with while trying to get your tension right. So that's the most important factor you have to take note of. Your scissors, used to knit skirts. An alternative for scissors is this. These are called yarn snip, and they are of the same function, just used to make knit skirts. You don't want to be using your teeth to cut off your wool or your yarn. And the next thing on the list is this. You need a measuring tape of any kinds. These are measuring tape and they are used for measuring. The next essential tool you need is this. These are called stitch markers. They are used as indicators to mark your points in your project. If you can't get this, an alternative for you to use is, let's assume you are working with a yellow colored of yarn. Just make use of an alternative color to just mark your points in your project. So it's not really essential, but if you can get it, it's fine. And the next on the list is this. These are called yarn needle. They are used for sewing, to just tuck in your loose ends, to join panels together. And that's basically it. You don't need much to begin your crochet journey. You just need to know the right tools and you're good to go. So in the next video, I'm going to teach you how to hold your hook, how to start working with your main material, how to make a slip knot, and basically how to make your very first chain. And with that being said, I hope you understand. And if you have any question, you can just ask me in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye guys.